Today, the moon continues in Aquarius, where we've been talking about themes of shakeup, of change, of freedom, breakthrough, breaking out of old thinking, old limitations, old patterns and ways of being. And so, as we go through the Aquarius moon, we are also completing this moon cycle because this current moon cycle began with the Aquarius new moon. We've now come full circle. The moon is in Aquarius again, heading tonight into Pisces, where we are really letting go into the new moon and the dark moon and the time of mystery and dissolving that's going to be coming up on early Sunday morning, my time. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, March 8th. Thank you so much for being here. So this week we've had just some incredible videos, really where I've been trying to unpack this idea of what the Pluto in Aquarius and this moon cycle with the Aquarius new moon brings in terms of really shaking up who we think we are and what we think we're capable of. And it's really asking us in a big picture sense, as well as kind of a here and now sense, really asking us to get outside of old limiting thoughts about what we're capable of and who we are and how the world works, right? Like, so instead of sitting around wringing our hands and wondering if things are going to be okay, this Pluto in Aquarius time that we are now in, that lasts until 2043, 2044, so the next 20 years, except for briefly this fall, September, October, November, when it retrogrades back into Capricorn. But this Pluto in Aquarius really is reminding us that things and how we view the world and that sense of being of waiting around for things to be fixed for us by some outside authority is not going to work anymore. I don't know if it ever worked, maybe it did, but we certainly had a way of operating that was based on this old Capricorn, right? That's what the Pluto and Capricorn time period was about. It was about getting us to look at, hey, here's how this works. Here's how things go when you are waiting for an outside authority to protect you, to rescue you, to provide for you, to take care of you. That authority of Capricorn and patriarchy, right? So the opposite of patriarchy is empowerment. It's not like it's really seeing how we are the source of change. And that is what this Aquarius moon cycle is reminding us. We are participants. We are co-creators of our experience. We are co-creators of the future. We are involved. And so whatever unfolds, however things go, it's on us. It is up to us. And so how can you show up fully as yourself, in your truth, authentically, with what you have to offer, right? You don't have to do everything. That's why there are so many of us. We each get to be who we are, do the thing we're good at, not shy away from or be afraid to step into our truth or shine as who we are or give our gifts away. We need to be willing to embody ourselves. And through doing that, we can all collectively co-create the healing and the better world that we want to be seeing come through. So today, as we complete this Aquarius moon energy, we are completing the Aquarius moon cycle, really coming to a integration point of what we've been learning, how we've been evolving, what we've been discovering, and we're really sort of becoming the changes we've been working on so that we can enter into the next moon cycle. So very early on Sunday morning is the Pisces new moon, at least my time. I'm on the Pacific coast, sorry, Pacific time, West Coast. And for me, my time zone, Pacific time zone in the US, the new moon is around 1 a.m. So you can adjust 4 a.m. for East Coast, depends on your time zone. So as we head into that dark moon, that time of mystery, which is we can't see the moon, right? It literally, we're seeing the dark side of the moon, or the side that is not illuminated, because the moon passes between the earth and the sun. And so from our perspective, first of all, the moon is there with the sun, and the sun is so bright and brilliant, we can't see the moon anyway. But we're also seeing, if we were to see it, we would be seeing the back side of the moon where it's dark. So we get to let go with the dark moon. We get to surrender, we get to allow, we get to dissolve. And this new moon is in Pisces, which also represents the completion of a cycle of sorts. So if the zodiac begins with Aries, and that life force energy springing forth into action, being, risk taking, courage, we come full circle around to Pisces, where we transcend our egos. We experience the interconnectedness of all that is. We become really in that oneness of being, and life and love and humanity and all of it, right? So we get to let go of our individual cares and worries in Pisces, and we surrender to the transcendent or spiritual or divine big picture, of, that we are really just a drop in the great ocean of being. So how can you be the best drop that you can be, right? So the Aquarian, most of today, the moon is still in Aquarius, where we are working on shifting our beliefs, our assumptions, our understanding, also shaking up our thoughts, getting outside of limited thinking, the thinking of the past. And highly recommend videos from this week. Some really deep dives I've been doing to explain how some of this works and how we can participate actively in creating that future, especially the video from Wednesday, March 6th, also from Tuesday, March 5th, some really fantastic videos about how to work with this energy and this new paradigm. And so for today, what I want to say is that we are integrating. We are integrating the shifts and changes we've gone through in this moon cycle, the new thinking that we've been able to connect with, right? The illumination of ideas or outside the box thinking, accessing new possibilities, new solutions, perhaps, new thinking. And so how do we become that new thinking? And we've been talking this week about some how we can work with our underlying systems, our underlying expectations and assumptions that we have based on our unconscious beliefs, and take the wheel, so to speak, in terms of integrating and implementing new thinking and who we are becoming, and really stepping into our future selves and what that looks like, what that means, to as we're becoming, right? What it means for our beliefs, for our thinking, for our ways of being, and our ways of structuring our lives. So yesterday I had some great tangible ways to invite positive change into your life, some easy practices that anyone can do, that will help you shake up your thinking, help you connect with positive change and invite it into your life. So check out yesterday's video from March 7th if you missed that, for some practical things you can do to work with this energy, and continue doing those practices today. And then I'll talk a little bit more tomorrow about the energy of Pisces once we are in this more of this bigger picture of surrender and connecting with the oneness of all. And as we connect with the bigger picture of unconditional love, how we are held in this process, heading into the new moon and setting our intentions, also allowing ourselves to dissolve old ways of being that no longer work as well as they used to, because of who we're becoming, right? We're stepping into new possibilities. So what does it look like to surrender and allow that process to unfold as we connect with the bigger picture? All right, so more on that tomorrow. I will see you next time. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me and how to work with me at astrologyheals.com. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.